Hi, and welcome back to Stop Being Sold. My name is Michelle, and I'm here with Brian. And in this video, we're covering yet another government rule that may have a negative impact on your retirement savings. Specifically, this new law not only affects how much you can save and where you can save, but also if you're even able to at all. And even worse, this law is essentially a tax increase and, I might argue, a penalty for being over 50. So where does this new law come from? Well, Congress passed the Secure Act 2.0 at the end of 2022, which aimed at helping more people save for retirement. Now, if you want a basic overview of that, we're going to drop a video in the link and the pinned comment below. So check that out after you watch this. But in this video, we're specifically going to talk about Section 603 of the Secure Act 2.0. And it's the section that's on Roth catch-up contribution provisions for those age 50 and over.
Yeah, Michelle, the Secure Act 2.0 does have provisions in it that are in retirement savers' favor, like the RMD changes. But this section of the bill can really hurt those who are committed to taking advantage of catch-up contributions.
Yeah.
So beginning January 1st of 2024, highly compensated employees will be required to catch up contributions as Roth contributions if their income meets or exceeds $145,000. What does this mean?
Yeah.
No tax breaks for those catch-up contributions because with a Roth, your contributions are paid after taxes,
right?
And no catch-up contributions at all if your employer's plan does not allow Roth contributions.
So let me make sure I get this, understand this. If your 401k plan doesn't have a Roth provision and you make over that $145,000 a year, you're not going to be able to make catch-up contributions at all.
Yes, that's right.
So that's kind of a problem because there's a lot of people out there whose 401k plans don't have the Roth provision.
No, they don't. And without a change to the 401k plan to add the Roth provision, employees that make over $145,000 will be prevented from taking advantage of the catch-up contribution allowance. But if you make below 145, let's say you make $125,000, you can still make your catch-up contribution in your traditional 401k.
So there are really two key things here at play. Number one, you have to have the Roth provision in the first place in your 401k plan if you make $145,000 and over. And the second thing is, even if you have a Roth provision, you're no longer going to get that tax break on the catch-up amount starting 2024.
Yeah, that's right. They've eliminated the tax break for the high-income earners permanently in this section of the bill. However, the $145,000 definition of high earner will change and will be indexed to inflation so that amount, Michelle, will actually change in future years.
So those making $145,000 or more need to fund pre-tax catch-up contributions now, like in 2023, while they still can.
Yes, you got to get the tax break right now. Max the hell out your catch-up contributions this year. And here's an example, Michelle, of how these changes could impact those in that bracket of income. So let's say you make a $6,000 catch-up contribution while you're in the 35% tax bracket.
Mm-hmm.
If you withdraw that $6,000 in retirement while in the 15% tax bracket, you would have saved $1,200 in taxes. So this is huge.
Okay, now, what about next year?
Yeah. Now it's 2024 and you make the same $6,000 Roth contribution. You're paying upfront taxes while you're in that 35% tax bracket, which is the tax bracket right now for those making $145,000 and more. Now, Michelle, you're paying $2,100 in pre-taxes just to contribute that $6,000 to your Roth.
Oh, seems like they're trying to take out the middle class or what's left of it.
It is. It's certain people who have done well for themselves and those most likely closer to retirement age.
Yeah.
It's limiting people to fund their retirement because if you don't have the Roth provision, Michelle, you're making too much to contribute to a Roth or a traditional IRA. So you can't put it there.
It's kind of the opposite of what this bill intended.
The Secure Act 2.0 brought some great retirement changes that really helped a lot of people. And if you watch the channel for any time at all, you've seen we've been very positive on this. Sure. This right here is a little concerning. What I did hear actually this morning, Michelle, on this topic, that 200 businesses have levied to IRS and sent a letter asking them to delay this because of the fact that it takes a lot more time than a couple months to add Roth provisions to
Sure.
existing 401k plans out there.
Yeah, it's not something you can just wiggle your nose and it's done. It
No,
does take
it's not
time to
done
get in place.
instantaneously. So, good thing we may see a delay coming in this, and hopefully maybe kick it out to 2025 or even another year later than that. So,
All
stay
right.
tuned.
Well, stay tuned to this channel because we will, in fact, be covering that if it does happen. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and leave us a comment below. We'd love to know your thoughts on this. And here's the thing: we mentioned it before. We're going to drop a video in the pinned comment and the description below on a video we did it's just basic about the Secure Act 2.0. It covers pretty much all the key points. Make it a point to stay up to date lest you get screwed. I mean, that's really what this is. There's some great stuff in there, but there's also some things that if you don't know the rules, it's going to hurt you.
It is. But there's some great points in there for retirement savers. I absolutely love some of the things that they finally did. So.
All right. Well, we'll wrap this up. Like this content, please hit that. If you liked the content, hit that like button. Do help us grow this channel. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and leave us a comment below. All right. Thanks so much, Brian. And thanks to everyone who watched.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.